Hi, this is Delisa Renideo with Yes to Life. I want to wish you a Happy New Year. It is January 1st, 2020. I just want to share some thoughts with you about the name of my business, Yes to Life. Before I ever even had the thought of using that as the name for my business, those three words, Yes to Life, sort of dropped into my consciousness and became a guiding principle in my life. I wanted to share what that feels like to me. Life is a mystery. Life is amazing. And even though science and religion can give us various different perspectives and explanations about it, to me, life still is a mystery. But there are some things that we know for sure, and that is that there are some choices that we make that support life, that enhance life, that honor life, that respect life. And there's other choices that we make that are damaging to life, that do not respect or honor life, and certainly do not support life either. And so when we make the decision to say yes to life, we also need to that's still the same as making a choice to say no to things that harm life. And so I wanted to talk about food. Food is something that is an absolute necessity for life. We all eat every day, and we eat multiple times a day, most of the time. And we do know that there are some foods, whole, unprocessed plant foods, that support our lives very wonderfully. This means vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, and a few nuts and seeds. These foods provide all the energy we need, plus the nutrients that we need to have a full, amazing, wonderful life. And at the same time, we know that there are foods, highly processed foods, that are very damaging to us when we eat them. And so we need to, in order to say yes to life, we need to say no to the foods, these highly processed foods, which are damaging to us. We also know that animal products are harmful to our health, and certainly eating animals is harmful in the most ultimate way to the animals, and animal agriculture is also harmful to our living planet. And so in order to say yes to life, we also need to say no to eating animals and animal products. So when we want to say yes to life from a food perspective, it means saying yes to whole plant foods and saying no to the highly processed foods and animal products. But I also know that we get all caught up in the day-to-day busyness of life, and we also are caught up in our cultural norms, which are actually damaging to us and damaging to our planet. And I think we're all recognizing that now. So when we begin to live more consciously, when we're choosing our foods, and we choose them consciously and ask ourselves, do these foods support life, or are they harmful to life? And we begin to make more choices that support life, that feels good to us because there is an intrinsic part of us. I firmly believe that inside we have a sense of goodness and integrity. That is who we are. And when we live from that place, it does feel good. We're in our integrity. It brings us more inner peace. And so as we start a new decade, 2020, I suggest that we begin to live more consciously, more intentionally, make more yes to life choices. And that when we do, it will feel so good that it will support us in making even more yes to life choices. And so I wish you a happy new year, happy 2020, and hopefully many more beyond. And that I wish you the joy and the peace of making those choices that feel good inside and say yes to your life and to the larger life of this world. Happy New Year.